Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg EACHOTHER together with Mr. Happy0121, and today, for the first time ever on this channel, we're reviewing ZAXBY'S with a Z. We're doing something called the Kickin Chicken Sandwich. We went ahead and got the meal just to see what the value's like. We're going to break into it, but before we do, we're going to get you a close-up. Here it comes. Now for the close-up of the Kickin Chicken meal / sandwich. Texas toast. Looks like it's piled high with chicken strips. What looks to be buffalo sauce. We're going to know in just a moment. Seasoned fries. With the drink, this was $6. So far, it's looking like a pretty good deal. We'll see if the sandwich holds up. Let's start with the fries. I don't believe you've ever had a ZAXBY'S fry.
Nope. It's the first one.
You traditionally are not a crinkle cut fry guy, are you?
I like them. They're cool. Tastes like goldfish.
I respectfully disagree. No big knife. Big knife is busy, so we're going with the smaller knife. It's okay. Larry's kind of ruined the fun of the big knife for us. It's dead to us. Thanks, Larry.
He looks like a used glove.
OJ's used glove.
OJ.
This bitch is thick. Here we go. Bite one. Bite two. Last bite. Before we grade, do not try to eat this in a car.
No.
It will not work for you.
You'll get stuff all over your hands. It'll make it hard to drive. You'll end up crashing into something.
Wheel will get slick.
Like a preschool or you know.
Fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant.
The
retirement
curb.
home.
Yeah. He goes like dramatic. I go the curb.
Curb, a ditch. Yeah.
It's still embarrassing.
Nope, not really. Not as embarrassing as crashing into a nursing home. It's way more embarrassing than hitting a curb.
I don't know, man. Those people wouldn't remember it anyway.
That's a good point.
Week later, they wouldn't know you. You could hit them again and be like, oh my God, someone just hit the nursing home. It's never happened before.
That's a good point.
See?
See?
Got to apply thought to these things. What grade do you give the sandwich, and then what grade do you give the meal?
I'll give the sandwich an 83. It's pretty good, pretty all right. It was a little messy, but besides that, it was awesome. I'd give the meal an 83 too, I guess.
I give the meal like an 87 because
shucks.
It's a pretty good value. There's a chunk of food there. The fries exceed the sandwich. Gonna go 83 on the sandwich as well. It's not awful. If it was less messy, it may have been a little higher. The flavor is not worth the mess. How's that? I mean, it's not bad, but I can get other sandwiches that taste as good. And if it's going to be this messy, I'll just go ahead and get something else. I think they're going for buffalo chicken with a blue cheese base on this. But I really didn't taste either.
I got the buffalo chicken.
Did you get the buffalo?
That's about it.
I dipped the fries in the white sauce and it tasted like blue cheese. So that's where I'm getting those assumptions. But I think the two sauces together and what I had neutralized each other, so it was kind of pointless. They should have given you the blue cheese to dip in optionally.
Yeah, they should do that.
Just my feeling, but it was probably more expensive than to put it in a cup.
Isn't there like mold on blue cheese, or like fungus on it or something?
I believe it is mold.
Blue cheese?
Yeah.
Ah, that's crazy.
We're going to go ahead and do our Facebook shout-outs. Going to do something new today. 2 Facebook shout-outs and our first ever Instagram shout-out request. First Facebook shout-out. Zachary Shineflu. You know, the family, the Shineflu family, the Shinflu family are big supporters of ours, and like every time that I read their name, I say it differently because I can just never quite get a handle on it.
Yeah.
All it would take is one time for me to hear it. Maybe. But thank you. Once again, Zachary was another one that was right there at the cusp of the 300. Got us to 300. We're now over 335 likes on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Next, Josh Shamba. Thank you, Mr. Shamba. Last but not least, our first ever Instagram request comes from
Tommy Proctor.
Thank you,
I think
Tommy
I said
Proctor.
his last name correct.
Proctor, like Procter and Gamble.
Yeah, like
I don't have any other examples of Procter. So Procter and Gamble. Thank you, Tommy Proctor. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking us on Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. God, went right to Robert Dyer again. Robert Dyer this week did the 1893 Pepsi.
Oh, that's awesome.
As far as I know, because I've looked, he is the only person that's done it.
Powerful Robert Dyer.
For those of you unaware, there's a product called Pepsi 1893. I've looked it up online. It's going to cost like $15 to get it from Amazon. Those shysters over at eBay, somebody's trying to get rich off of us. We're talking $15 to $20 for a can. If we get our hands on it, we will certainly review it. It's just a matter of time. I don't know. Is it really best to go back to like 1893 for a recipe for something?
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot of things going on in 1893 I don't want any part of.
Like what?
Dysentery, racism,
Genocides,
sexism, coming right out of the Civil War.
yes.
People weren't clean. I don't even know that penicillin was invented yet. You know the excuse me guy. Excuse me, penicillin was invented on this day by this guy. I'm sorry, I don't know it off the top of my head. But a lot of things weren't very good in 1893.
No.
So they're going to reach back through the mist of time to give us their 1893 Pepsi recipe. And we're going to believe that this was the best thing ever.
Well, thanks.
I wonder if, much like 1893, they're going to serve it to us in a dirty cup. Because, you know, they didn't really have water purification back then, so even a clean cup was a dirty cup.
Thank God we live here and now and not in 1893. Or...
Thank you, Pepsi. 1893, yes. That is some awesome marketing. They could have just named it something like Really Cool Pepsi. 1893, the more I think about it, the more I'm turned off.
It's like, is the can like in an 1893 style or something like that? Or does it just look like a normal can of Pepsi with 1893 stamped on it?
I think if it was an 1893 style, it would have been made of tin and probably rusting from the inside.
Yeah, but does it look like fancy or something?
It's black.
It's black?
Black and gold. It's a pretty cool looking can, actually, and one of these days we'll add it to the collection. But as far as like, no, it doesn't look anything like 1893. Although I'm sure the people at Pepsi will say it does because the only colors available in 1893 were black and gold.
Lead-based paints, too, probably.
Lead-based paints on the tin can that is rusting from the inside. Pepsi 1893. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Do you guys want to see us review Pepsi 1893? Here's the poll. Yes or no? And maybe we'll give a third choice. Yes, but not on this channel.
Oh, okay.
We'll put it over on the Mr. Dark channel where 73 people will watch it in the first day. Speaking of the Mr. Dark channel, come on. I checked a while ago. We're at $14.94. We just need the charity of 6 people to go over there and subscribe. Get us to 1,500 before we die.
Yeah.
I am literally more pumped to get that channel to 1,500 than the prospect of getting this channel to 50,000.
Wow.
We actually, believe it or not, we try on this channel. Over on the other channel, we just... anything that we think that we want to do that people won't watch, because we want to do stuff all the time, and we're like, nah, nobody will ever watch that. Let's do it anyway, put it on that channel. If we can get 1,500 people to like that, that's amazing to me.
It's pretty nice, actually.
We did something over there. Here's the review called Rooster Booster. It's a energy drink with a big chicken on the can, or a big cock, if you will. And, you know, from the sounds of it, you wouldn't think it was very good. But thanks to that channel, we enjoyed a tasty beverage.
We did.
So check out that review when you get the chance. You ready to wrap this up? Right off into the sunset?
I'm ready.
We're about to go watch Better Call Saul. Now, that'll confuse people because the Better Call Saul review and react will come out before this.
So confusing. It
won't confuse many people because we average like 112 views on that video over on the other channel.
It'll confuse like 4 people.
Yeah, they'll be like, All right, let's wind it up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Mr. Dark channel. You can find us on all social media. Mr. Happy 0121. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Google+. I'm impressed every time I get that without reading it. Stay vigilant. Thank you for watching.